Meet Soldier. This guy is absolutely gorgeous.
Good boy. Okay. I'm going to have a look over the bridge. Everyone looks over the bridge. No? Oh, there we go. It's the shadows, darling. It's all right. And then the girls. Oh, there's the girls. Yeah. So we've got a soldier. Good boy. He's just coming down to have a look at the school. See what he makes of it. So he's not a fresh off the track horse. He's been in his home for a little while, but just chilling, having a little play now and again, aren't you? So we're just getting him started. But he's very, very smart. He's a lovely big lad. Go on, over you go. Good boy. So again, just bringing him down to see what he thinks of it all. There we go. We haven't been down this way, have you, mate? Because his paddock's up in the top main part of the yard. Walk on. So, yeah, he hasn't been down here before. You okay? Come on. So this is all new to him. It's amazing how the horses pick up straight away when there's a newbie. They're like, hello, look at you. Good boy.
So I just want to see how he reacts in the school for the first time, so we can have a little assessment with him. And you can see he moves lovely. I mean, he's floating along there, head's in the air, and he's having a look around, but you know, we can deal with that. The main thing I want to see is he going to behave? Is he going to throw some attitude at us? But he's just got his ears pricked and he looks like he just kind of wants to get on with things. So I'm just, letting him just have a little mooch about.
Up a bit further.
You'll see there was a nice little stretch there.
Good. Oh, good.
And it's just
boy.
kind of, that's
well
what
done.
we just want to encourage him to do. Be really relaxed and just stretch out a little bit if you can. There we go.
Boy. Past the scary banner.
He just seems really sweet.
Ooh, sweetie. Good boy. Past the
Just
scary
trying to keep
banner.
him settled.
Ooh, sweetie. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
And he's listening to
And
me. You know, which is really, really great.
walk. Ooh. Good boy. Well done. Oh, clever boy. Oh, clever boy.
So we've just changed the rein. And
good lad.
you can see he's just.
Slow it down.
You can see
Slow it down. Ooh. Not too quick. Ooh.
you can see he's just rushing a little bit there. So
Ooh.
just
Nice
trying to
and
encourage him.
Nice and slow. That's better. Nice and slow. That's better.
Really, really
That's
responsive.
better.
We don't need to see
Slow. No, we don't need to see flashy paces.
Really responsive to my voice.
Ooh. Ooh. There, that's it.
That responsive, he slows down and nearly stops.
That's where I want you.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
No flashy.
Ooh. No flashy paces, just donkey paces. Yeah? Donkey paces. Ooh. 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 Good. Good, good, good. Do you want one canter? Come on then. Canter. Oh. Come. Canter. Steady. Good boy. Canter. Come on. Good, that was better. Perfect. Back to donkey trot. Ooh. Ooh, good boy. Good lad. Back to donkey trot. Back to donkey trot. And walk on. There's a clever boy. It's far too hot for this. Good lad.
So day one of being ridden and Ellie's on board.
Oh, big lad. Yeah, big lad. Oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Got ya. Oh,
Well done.
go. See?
Well
Oh,
done. Stand.
there we go.
Stand.
Good lad. Oh, good boy.
Good.
I think he's going to be a marcher, isn't he? I got that impression when we were on the lunge. It, boy. So if we just slow him right down, right now, that's it. No quicker than that. And we'll just have a little mooch down. There we go.
Oh, you're so scary.
There's a good lad. You're doing really well. I'll walk you down here. Good lad. It's those. Come on. Oh, it's all right, Rory. You're all right. You're all right. Come on. Good lad. Come on. Come on.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Oh, here we go. There's no shadows today either because you shoot yourself down there. Good lad. It's all right. 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 Here we go.
So walking him down here, we're just trying to encourage him to have the handbrake on a little bit because he obviously does like to walk out quite a bit. So Ellie's just sitting really quietly, hands nice and low, just buried in his neck and just allowing him to move forward, but equally just not letting him dictate the pace to her. And I think that's the most important thing because we're heading to the school. We don't want him to go in there, a bit like a bull. We want to be trying to settle the head down already. So yeah, here we go into the school for his first time to see what he makes of this. I mean, as we've said, he's lovely to look at, really nicely well proportioned together and everything. You can just see as he's walking along there's a bit of tension to the banner. I had actually said to Ellie, just watch the banner because he had a little spook at it when I took him down there, when I just had him onto the lunge. So you'll see I just come the other side, so I put myself between him and the banner so it's not an issue. And again, as we do with all these horses, we don't want things to be an issue. So if we think that there are things that are going to cause that, we will try and kind of diffuse the situations before they happen. So what he's looking at down in the bottom corner are the jump fillers, which are a little bit, they've moved from when we had him in there, when I just let him loose onto the school. So you can see there, he's like, yeah, don't think I can quite go up that side of the arena. So when we've got horses like this, and you'll have, kind of gathered now where we come from with them, we don't make anything into an issue. So all I'm trying to get Ellie to do is just to walk around, not go right down to the bottom of the arena, not go right up to the top, and just kind of use that little bit in the middle and just see if we can kind of get his concentration a little bit more onto the inside. So we're trying to get him to move forward to see if that will kind of help us there with him, because as you can see, he is just, eyes on stalks. And it just shows how, from him being pretty relaxed when I brought him down, on the end of the lunge there, to stick a rider on his back, add us into the equation, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, wow, everything's quite scary. So what we want to do is, as we said, try and get his concentration on us a little bit. So Ellie's just kind of jogging along nicely with him and just trying to see if we can get a little bit of movement through that neck to see if we can just bring him down that little bit of a level, because at the moment, with his head stuck up in the air as he is, his anxiety levels are quite high. So we're not really going to get anywhere, Today's just going to be all about seeing how much we can settle. And you can see ever so slightly he's kind of letting us. So, we've opened up the inside rein and we're just trying to say, oi, come on, listen to us on the inside. Don't be looking at everything else that's going on around you. And again, we're not reacting. We could give him a slap on the shoulder, we could give him a kick, and we could go, right, we're going to make you work into those corners. Where's that going to get you? In a worse situation, the horse is going to throw it all back at you. They're going to have a strop. and they're going to go, no, I don't want to work into that corner because that thing is going to jump out and kill me. So because we've just ignored it all and we're just like, right, let's just keep going around here, try and focus on what I'm asking you to do, put a little bit more attention into me rather than the corners of those school where obviously things are really scary. And then eventually the plan is that they stop focusing on what's around them and they start focusing on you as a rider, which you can see we're kind of getting there. Ellie's still having to work quite hard to kind of convince him that actually concentrate on me and life's a lot better. But he's starting to listen to her. And you know, this is all in the space of a couple of minutes. As if we'd gone in there and gone all gun blazing and gone, right, okay, you're going to go there. We'd probably still be arguing with him now and we wouldn't get anywhere at all with him today. So we're changing the rein, and you'll see, again, I've said to her, don't go down too close to that bottom end of the arena. And he's like, oh my, I can't possibly go down there because it's scary. But again, she's just kind of trying to take a little bit of a hold there, so he's not buggering off with her, but not too much that we're strangling him or, again, making an issue out of life. So you can see straight away he's already concentrating on that. So we're doing inside bend, ignore it, inside bend. And it's so much better. He's not arguing with us, he's arguing with himself. That's fine. He can argue as much as he likes with himself. We're not going to fall out with him. We're completely ignoring the whole situation and just kind of trying to coax him around. And again, lots of kind of inside bend, just so he's focusing on us. You can see as she's coming around with that, ever so slightly, she's kind of drifting him out. But what we're trying to do is drift him out a little bit further to the edge of the school without him realising what we're doing. So before he knows it, eventually, hopefully, we should be trotting a little bit more around the outside of the arena. So again, we're crabbing it a little bit because what we want is him focused. Much better. Much, you can see there, she's actually able to just say, here, it's fine. I'm not strangling you. You're absolutely fine. What we've got here is a horse who works very, very short. He's very, very short. He's very compact. He actually carries himself really, really nicely. We've kind of got to unravel that a little bit, stretch him out. So big Pat, really happy with him for the first time. Just allowing him to have a look around. Perfect. Really pleased with the first session. So we're just walking him back up to the yard. I've said to Ellie, look, you know, stay on board. I think he'll be absolutely fine. And you can see there, you know, he's having a little look around, but he's pretty chilled out about it.
Oh, big guy.
He's a good man.
You're very nice and clean, aren't you? Good lad.
Come on, then.
There we go. He looks better already. Looks a lot more chilled.
So this is day 2 of ridden for Soldier. And yeah, as you can see, he was a lot more relaxed when Ellie got on and we started walking down. He's walked down really nicely. So what we're doing is just basically seeing how much he's improved from obviously the first session. And you can see there just walking away, heads down a lot more. He's looking, you know, just so much better. We're avoiding the top of the school still. So you'll see we've cut across. And the reason is because, again, I don't want to create a situation for him as soon as we come in. So what I've said to Ellie is, you know, just work around, kind of avoid those top and bottoms at the moment, and let's just kind of focus on seeing how he feels as you ride him. Does he look bothered? Not too much at all. We've just cut the corner, but what's happened this time is we've already got him kind of focused a little bit more on her. And that's the good thing. When we first brought him in that first time being ridden, we didn't know how he was going to react to everything. We've now got an idea of kind of like he can fixate on something. So trotting along, we're getting a little bit closer and he's not bothered by the banner at all, which is great. So that means that we kind of know that hopefully in this session we can start using a little bit more of the whole arena. If it doesn't work, then again, we'll just start coming in a little bit. Until he's ready, we won't ask too many questions. And what you'll see there is as well, he's actually coming back behind the vertical quite a lot. Now, this is the thing with Soldier. He carries himself beautifully, but it comes a little bit too much. So you see there, what we want to do is kind of see if we can get him to stretch that neck out a little bit more and not carry himself in this kind of frame that he is. I'd rather he just be jogging along a little bit longer in the neck. You know, he doesn't need to be carrying himself like this at the moment. We just want him as relaxed and floppy as possible. So we're changing the rein, and you'll see again, you know, we can start moving a little bit further up to the arenas. We're just not pushing him too close to anything and just allowing him to kind of get comfortable. And there we have a little bit more of a softer neck. So he's already starting to kind of get the idea that he doesn't have to be so cramped through his body all the time. I mean, he has beautiful paces. We just don't need to see them right now. Right now, what it's all about is just having him relaxed in the school, being able to open up the frame a little bit more and to be able to develop the muscles slowly. What we don't want to do is to develop anything too quickly, because if his body's not ready for it, again, that's when you can start having issues with them. So this here now is lovely. You know, it's a bit of a soft, steady trot. We're a little bit floppy. There's no pressure on him, and he actually looks a lot more relaxed than what he was that first day when he came in and wanted just to give us everything. And it's like, we don't need that, mate. Just kind of, you know, chill and switch off. We can develop that again, you know, we can get back to that. But what we need at the moment is just to see how chilled out he is. So we're opening up frame, going for a canter, really sweetly. Now, if we'd have possibly gone for a canter on that first day with him being so kind of compact and tight there, could have been a lot different. It could have been a bit of an explosion. It may not have done, but that first day he wasn't ready for it. Today, he just looks so much more relaxed. And again, with the canter though, you can see he's actually just lost his back end there. He's actually trying to carry himself a little bit too well. So what we want to do again is just slow it all down, open it all up. So we're unraveling little bits and pieces for him. But he's happy. See, just as he's trotting along there, there's just little moments where actually he doesn't quite move brilliantly, and it's only because we've slowed everything down and his body's a little bit unsure about what we're asking him to do. So he kind of sometimes has these little skippy movements. You can just see ever so slightly there's just this odd little skippy movement, and it's just all to do with the fact that we're just changing everything with him. Nice transition into canter, probably too nice really. But again, he just carries himself lovely, and as beautiful as that is, we don't want to keep working him like this. We want him to kind of open out and just not put too much on his own body. So yeah, we've brought him back, eased off him, allowed him to have a little steady trot. We're trying now to see if we can just get him to stretch that neck, although I wasn't convinced that we were really going to get that, but it was worth a try. So what we can do is just see if we can just chill him, relax, open up the frame a little bit, and they're tiny, tiny little bits. Not much, because then he goes to quicken and just walk off with us. It's all about little baby steps for him. Like I say, we don't want him to develop too quickly. It all has to be done slow, steady, and you know, he's not used to using all these muscles with a rider on board. So if we rush things, and although we can be like, well, he feels beautiful and amazing, we can cause him more harm than good by rushing. Lots of fuss. Look how chilled he is. A superstar. Very, very happy horse. Very happy Ellie.